What's up, YouTube? Arsen is here, and today I'd like to talk with you about something very important. The topic that I've been thinking about for the last couple of weeks since I just started practicing this monk mode, and even it's 9 p.m. right now, I feel a little bit tired. I feel like I have to make this video because this is something that I feel is very important. So today we're going to talk about how to become this kind of man, a big man, a strong man, a masculine man in the weak world. Because, as you guys know, I came to this country more than 6 years ago, and I used to live in Russia for 25 years. Even I've been to Asia for 3 months, and even I've been living in America for 6 years. I don't see any difference in man. Like all men are the same. Most of us we're looking for pleasure. We're looking for something that makes us happy, just like this, to get a dopamine. This is why a lot of people still, scrolling content, watching pornography. As you know, guys, this is what happens a lot. So 9 of 10 people, they just don't care about it. I'm talking about men right now. I'm not talking about women, but the situation is the same with women, I would say. So the problem with the world that this world is way too feminine right now, and everything around you, especially if you live somewhere in the Western world, in America or in Europe, everything around and the people around, it just seems like they tried to emasculate you because it has the reason. They have the reason behind it. And again, you can call it the propaganda or the matrix. I don't really care because this is just the world we're living in right now. And the only thing you can do is just to fight. Not like physically go somewhere in the square and start fighting with the government or with the police. No, I'm not saying anything like this. I mean, it doesn't make any sense because they'll just put you in the jail and you die. There are 3 different ways how can you be more disciplined and more masculine and a man. The first one would be is to control yourself before you control anything else, right? Because if you want to be a leader in your life, if you want to be an example in your life for your kids, for your family, for your wife, because if you're a masculine man, you probably need a feminine woman. I mean, at least this is what I want, all right? I want to wake up. I don't want to see a feminine chick next to me. I don't want to see a masculine woman because this is not, the stuff not for me. And before you lead your family, before you lead your kids, you need to know how to be disciplined. You need to be how to be an example. So this is how you can put yourself on a pedestal and start investing a lot of time into yourself first. Because being a man starts with self-mastery. If you're educated, if you're disciplined, if you're strong and never weak, right? If you're not very emotional, if you're not addicted to some drugs and some stupid games and alcohol and all this kind that ruins your life. So this is how you can become like very big guy, we're a big man, if I can say like this. And just to be clear, being masculine isn't about aggression, isn't about when you're just rude or disrespectful to people. Not, of course, you need to think about yourself. You need to put yourself on a pedestal, but it doesn't mean that you need to be aggressive with those people around you. You just need to be more tolerant. You need to understand those people, even they are weak. This is how you can become the best version of yourself. And just after this, once you become very disciplined, very educated, and less emotional man, I mean, people will be following you because you become a leader and people really need a leader, especially your family. The next one is, of course, discipline. This is the stuff that I've been talking about on this YouTube channel for a while. If you're not disciplined enough, your life is going to fucked up. This is how it works. Very easy to explain. Let's look at a man who's very emotional. And, he doesn't want to go to the gym, let's say. Even he wants to change his body, he wants to start building himself a little bit and start going to the gym. But the next day when he wakes up, he doesn't feel that he wants to go. But if you're disciplined, you just go to the gym and you never think that I don't want to go to the gym or it's raining outside, I feel sick or something else. No, I mean, of course, if you're sick, I mean, it makes sense. Just, chill it for a second, for a couple of weeks. But I mean, if you're disciplined, you just need to go to the gym. And this is the first thing. The next one would be, of course, is to have a roadmap of your life. Like, what exactly you gonna do to become this kind of man? I mean, if you want to have success in your life, if you want to be disciplined, if you want to get, I don't know, like the money or the status or maybe the power or something else, you need to know exactly what you're gonna do. I'm talking about your plan. So step by step, when you have a paper, when you have a pen, and just make sure that you write everything down on the paper. Because if you don't have anything in your mind yet, if you haven't built this picture of your successful future in your mind, so man, you're not ready yet. How can you be very disciplined, very powerful man if you're never thought about it before? Problem with modern world and the problem with modern man is very simple, because these people, they want to become rich and famous one day, but they don't care about their life. They just never do anything for this. And even you ask them, even you give them the money, they wouldn't do anything with this money, because in a couple of years, few years, they will be broke again, because everything happens and starts here in your mind, with your mindset. Right, the next step of how to be more stronger, more masculine as a man in this weak world is stop seeking validation and stop seeking, pleasing people around you. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, you can call it if you're an alpha male or a beta male or a sigma male, but this life doesn't work like this. If you always chase, some people's attention, if you always chase some validation, if you always please people, and you put others' life on a pedestal and forget about yourself, man, you're gonna to ruin your life very fast. Only a weak man needs approval from women or from society or from others, male. And sometimes it's even awful. This kind of guy, you probably been there, at this place, or maybe some people around. Maybe, I mean, this is your friends who is always looks this attention, who always need the approval. Like, okay, am I doing okay? Have I done something bad? Just make sure that I'm following your mission. I have a boss above me. I don't care about my life. I mean, of course, they're not say anything like this, but I mean, these thoughts happening in their mind, I believe, on the repeat, like every day. And I believe those people never respect themselves. This is the problem. So if you don't want to be a weak man, if you don't want to be this kind of, such little pussy, make sure that you never seek for approval. Alright guys, it was my message today. If you really enjoyed watching this video, make sure to subscribe, follow up, and put it in us up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm going to sleep. Alright, bye. Всем пока.